funny Andrew Redding. Where you at, Andrew? Get on up here. What's going on, everyone? Oh, that's too bad Farmer Fran's leaving. I was really interested in hearing about the time Bobby Boucher came back and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl.
Hey, JP's leaving right now.
Anyway, we're all adults here, right? So we can all admit that we pissed our pants once in our life. So I pissed my pants once. So I was in the second grade. I know where the bathroom is, trust me. So where I'm in the second grade, we're at recess playing kickball. Kickball's super serious in my elementary school. Playing Mr. Swisher's class. It's going into OT. They blow the whistle, come in. Nah, fuck that, we're in extra innings. Guy throws the pitch to me. I kick the ball, get a game-winning RBI. We're stoked, hell yeah. However, we're late coming in. One of the rules is when you come into class, you have 5 minutes to use the restroom, then you gotta line up on the ramp, and they'll take attendance when you come in. I completely missed that 5-minute window. So I run up, I'm going into music class, and I'm lined up on the ramp, and I'm like, oh shit, I really have to pee. So I'm walking in, and my teacher takes roll, she's like, goes through the whole thing. She sees me, and I'm just like, hey, Miss Tyndall, what's up? I know the rules, I missed it, but I really gotta go to the bathroom, can I go? She's like, you know the rules, Mr. Redding. Go sit down in class. I'm like, okay, well, can I go, when you're doing the objectives or whatever? And she's just like, well, talk about it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We go in the music room, and my elementary school was pretty poor. This is back home in Maryland. We didn't have chairs, so you had to sit crisscross applesauce. I don't know if you've ever had to piss, but try sitting crisscross applesauce the next time you gotta piss. Puts all the pressure on the bladder. So I'm sitting there, my second grade self, just waiting. My teacher's going over the objectives. I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm trying really hard not to pee my pants. And as soon as she goes over the objectives, she's like, anybody have any questions? My hand shoots up. And I was like, we had an agreement, we talked about this. And she's like, yes, Mr. Redding, you have a question? I'm like, can I go to the bathroom? Everyone in class starts laughing. And I'm just like, you're in second grade. It's like, ha ha ha, you gotta pee. So my teacher's just like, very funny. Like, I'm not joking, this was serious. So it's a no. All right. So then she goes into the whole lesson plan. She puts you guys remember the projectors or whatever. She's putting music sheets or whatever, and we're going over major scales. I don't know. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm trying my hardest not to piss myself. So then again, at the end, she's like, any questions about the lesson? Throw my hand up. Miss Tyndall, can I go to the bathroom? Mr. Redding, ha ha, very funny. No, I'm not joking. So she goes over and she, class is continuing, whatever. And then this kid in the back corner raises his hand, doesn't even say a thing. He looks up, he goes, like that. I don't know if you know sign language, that's restroom. Little kiss-ass Kenny in the back of the room. This is the little kid who used to eat lunch with the teacher, that little bring the apple or whatever. He's in the back, they have their own little secret language. He goes, She looks over and goes, He gets up, grabs the bathroom pass. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? I asked 3 times. And so my teacher's just like, all right, well, you can use the restroom when he gets back. So I'm literally timing this motherfucker. He gets the bathroom pass, leaves, and he's taking forever. And I'm just like, all right, come on, Kenny. Come on, dude. What are you doing? You taking a shit? Come on, dog. Please don't be taking a shit. Come on, dog. He comes back, puts the bathroom pass on the thing. I get up and run over to take it. My teacher's like, Mr. Redding, where do you think you're going? The bathroom. Just She's like, get back here. You can go after this exercise. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm on my last wits here. Like, I'm on the verge of pissing my pants. So we get up, and she has us all stand in a circle, right? And we're doing this activity where, like, she has a bunch of, like, laminated papers or some shit, and she's putting, like, music notes, like, in order, and, like, I guess the objective was to, like, we all have to form a major scale or something. Well, it didn't get that far. We're all standing, the entire class is in one big circle, and we're standing right there, and she's throwing down the notes, and she gets right past me, and then all of a sudden, I just feel this big sense of relief. I'm like, I suddenly feel better. I look down, and I'm pissing myself. And I don't mean like the regular, like, oh, you pee yourself, there's just like a blotch that just gets bigger and bigger on your pants. No. I'm wearing cotton shorts, a pair of tighty whities, and my piss stream is cutting right through those motherfuckers. I'm peeing directly into the center of the circle in front of my entire class. All of a sudden I hear this girl who I had a crush on. She didn't like me after this day. She's just, oh my God! My teacher looks up and realizes what's happening. There's a piss stream coming right over her, and she ducks out of the way, and she's like, Mr. Redding, what are you doing? I'm like, I can't stop. I warned you. I told you. And like, I swear to God, dude, it's like a fucking garden hose just cutting through my pants. It's as if I don't have any pants on whatsoever. I'm just pissing directly in here. And my whole class is just in shock. Just what the fuck's happening? I have no clue. I have no clue what to do. I'm just standing there. And then finally it stops. Then everyone looks at me, and my teacher's just like, oh, so you feel better about yourself? I'm like, actually, yes, I do. So then she sends me to the office, and I have to call my mom. My mom's not home, so I have to call my next door neighbor. My next door neighbor has to go home, bring me a new pair of underwear. I have to sit there in my dirty pee pants while my neighbor waits for, while I wait for my neighbor to come bring me new clothes. Like, I'm literally just sitting there in my dirty pee pants while she's like giving the rest of the lesson. No one's paying attention. Everyone, like, we're all sitting like crisscross applesauce in like rows. There's a big ass gap in the classroom where my fucking pee puddle is. From that point on, that piss stain, it stained the carpet. They had to wait 3 months before they got a new carpet in there. Everyone knew, oh, there's little Andy Redding's piss spot. Andy did that. And yeah, so that is probably the most embarrassing story that I have up here today. Farmer Fran, you have anything to add? All right, so yeah, thanks guys.